Kigomano-ini kia o mwaka gia guthingicira ihoto cia umundu matu-ini ma igoti inene gikiambiriria umuthi. Kamiti ya kuhurana ungumani ACC ni imwe ya kamiti cia thirikari iria inyitite itemi. Riboti-ini yao ya o mwaka ACC yugite a Kenya no mathiete na mbere na kuraihaniriria na ihoto ciao magoti-ini kihingicia kinene hari mahaki kũringana na ACC hari andu 10 aria mamathaga kihoto mwaka wa 2023 mũgwanja ni metagio mahaki no mwaka-ini uyu no 5 hari 10 aria maragererio gacira-ini kau.
Bribery remains the common form of unethical behavior in Kenya, while other unethical practices include favoritism, abuse of office, tribalism, nepotism, and embezzlement of public funds, practices that definitely go against ethical leadership. The survey further indicates that for every 10 service seekers who visited the courts, about 5 paid a bribe, an improvement from 2023, while for every 10 service seekers who visited the courts, about 7 paid the bribes.
Nikumana na riboti ino kiama kia mawakiri rungu rwa president wakio Faith Odhiambo augite kuri ona acirithania aregenyo kuria mathiete na mbere kuhotomia bara ya ungumania magoti-ini.
We cannot turn a blind eye to the legitimate concerns on integrity and competence of judicial officers. The value attached to judicial decisions is pegged on the credibility of persons making those decisions. The high calling of the office of a judge or magistrate cannot withstand even a remote suspicion of compromised integrity.
Ona kuri na ihingica ici, LSK nitugiretie mamwe ma matua ma igoti ta kurigiria maabitha borithi kwihumba gataraia ria marang'ethanira na mirurungano ya ayuthi.
By the decision, the court sensitized the people of Kenya on the legal voidness of the impunity that had been creeping in within the police. On the strength of that judgment, in June and July 2025 demonstrations, Kenya intercepted several police officers who concealed identities for nefarious reasons. By the singular act of saying no to actions in contravention of transparency and accountability, the court guarded the dignity of demonstrators and affirmed the constitutionality of the right to demonstrate.
Policies provide structure, but peer review, peer responsibility, and peer sanction give integrity life. We need the courage to speak to one another with honesty, firmness, and fraternity, correcting not to condemn, but to strengthen the institution that we represent.
Ona kuri oguo acirithania matiganite ni maugite kuri ona mageria ma ruhonge rwa wathani kuingirira wira wao undu uria maugite matingireka ukinyanire.
It demands fidelity to constitutional values even when political expediency tempts us to digress. It demands that leaders become guardians of human dignity in policy, in speech, and in action. More importantly, ethical leadership is not confined to elected or appointed office. It is reflected in every Kenyan who insists on fairness.
Muthenya wa gatatu mucirithania munene Martha Koome ni akahinga kigomano giki hamwe na kuheana riboti yake. Handu-ini ha Kameme TV ritwa riakwa ni MWAURA wa NDUNG'U.